There's a few other classes too, like I really wanted an actual like musketeer job. That's never gonna happen though, because instead we got red mage and machinist. So but I would love like a class that has like a long musket rifle or something. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's never gonna happen now because we already got like other stuff that kind of take care of that. But I need to lower the effects volume because the combat is so loud. It drowns my voice. Yep. Well, I mean, Sky Pirate would have been a super cool class too, especially since there are Sky Pirates in the game. Oh.
What is this?
Chained Zakarum repository. Wait, there's still, oh my god. Why is there so many of them? Oh, there's a side quest. That's what I'm doing. It's a side quest. I'm looting up like those orbs off of these guys. You think so? I don't think so. Well, thank God I'm not. Thank God I'm not hardcore, man. Oh my God.
It is done.
Oh, nobody can innovate is running out. Maybe. I wouldn't go so far as to say that yet, but I mean, maybe you're right.
I lack the required essence.
Yo, where's that lady? Oh, there's treasure goblin.
I'm low on essence. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, my skeletons are almost all dead.
I'm not ready yet.
I think I killed him. No, he escaped. Oh my god, I thought I killed him. Damn, sad face. Oh man, for real? I got trolled. I lost him in the ball of like flesh and mobs there were. That over just growing up a bit. I mean, it's very true. I don't have the time or the energy for MMOs anymore all that much. I mean, I'll try them and I'll play them for a little bit, but like to stick with them, no. The only one I go back to all the time is FF14 because of the story. Vault is awful. I mean, it's a fantastic game too, mind you, but like it's the required essence. Even that is too time consuming to keep up with everything, you know. Oh, what is this? A manifesto. What my sister do not understand, sisters do not understand is that we have more in common with Lilith than with our enemies. The tree may exist outside the eternal conflict, but we don't. Our survival lies with the mother of sanctuary. Oh, so she went for, oh my god. The cauldron reeks of demonic fire, sulfur, ash, and blood. The prophecy lives in my dreams. Sanctuary falls, and I along with it. But Elias says there is another path. Lilith. I feel a connection with her deep in my bones. I know she is the answer. Okay, so she drank the Kool-Aid.
Habit of snooping around other people's homes.
Only when they're siding with the enemy. Valta, Taisa sent me to get your help.
Taisa has unknowingly sent you to your death.
I mean,
in the end, she will see the foolishness of her pursuit of Elias, and she will know that Lilith is our future.
I mean, I defeated Andaria. Like, what can you possibly do to me?
I need more time.
Like, realistically, like...
I need more essence.
More ashes for the cauldron!
I'm not ready yet.
Again, I'm not sure what she's expecting to do here exactly, but...
You cannot escape the fire!
Oh, I can and I am escaping the fire. Yeah, so... I'm having a lot of problems with my PC. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. It just can't play the game and stream well together. Even though I keep lowering my graphics, doesn't change anything. There's just something about this game specifically that's killing my PC. I don't know what to do to have it not do that. It just lags periodically. So yeah, there's not much I can do other than ask for your patience. And hopefully soon I can have my graphic card, and then my new graphic card, and then it should alleviate some of the issues. At least that's the hope. Okay, let's try to go back into the swamp and see if I lag again or not. Probably will, mind you, but that's weird. I have to bring it to Donan manually on foot. I can't teleport. If I teleport here, I drop the item. That's so weird. What does it say? The vial glows with a penetrating light, bound to dismal foothills. It's a masterclass in Diablo lore, loving learning tons of stuff. Oh, that's cool, man. I like that. Thank you. I worked kind of hard on like learning all this stuff because I really wanted to go deep. And honestly, I'm sure there's a ton of stuff I don't even know. I do want to get the books eventually. Like there's a there's a lot of books. You had the same issue. You have really catch up to me. Cool. Well, I mean, cool and not cool, Pyro, because I'm scared. I'm gonna spoil the story for you. You're one mission above me. A former designer and writer on World of Warcraft claims he was fired by Blizzard after he wrote new dialogue that was designed to satirize. Oh yeah. He wrote the stuff for like that one goblin thing. Yeah, that was the dumbest thing ever, man. Oh my god. And the worst part is, like, I guarantee you it comes from people like Bobby. It comes from like way up. That's I'm against mergers in the video game industry. I worked in the video game industry for years. I used to work for Square Enix, and I don't like mergers. I think they're not to our benefit, and most of the time it's way better if a company is allowed to do whatever they want and release on whatever platform they want and not be tied to or beholden to another company above them or something. So like, for example, right, like right now, like Microsoft is acquiring studios and they're telling them like, oh, you can do whatever you want, but that's the current leadership at Xbox. But like in 10 years or 15 years, what if that leadership changes and now it's like they're not allowed to do what they want and they have to produce certain types of games specifically and stuff. That's why it's dangerous to be owned, and it's better to just do your own thing. However, that being said, I think the current people at the head of Activision Blizzard are freaking ghouls, and they're sucking the life out of those companies. And if the merger finalizes between Microsoft and ABK, I can't wait to see Bobby go. I cannot wait to see him gone, so we can finally, like, Blizzard maybe can finally stop being so corporate and go back to their roots. I did, yeah, I did. The pricing reminds me of the first iPhones, which is a good thing-ish, in the sense that it will, hopefully they'll bring in new tech, they'll set like a new standard maybe, and then gradually the price will go down, and then eventually it'll just become a thing you get like a phone. It's going to be like a lot cheaper. Rare and Microsoft and Bethesda, all of them. Yeah. Let her home. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm sorry for disappearing after saying those awful things. I know it was hard watching me die in front of you. So I sought aid in the swamps of Awazar. You were right. Nothing could be done, but I had to try. Please don't hate me. Wait, I know it was hard watching me die in front of you. Who wrote this? A ghost? I'm confused. What the heck was that? It did, yeah. It totally did. I mean, it did-ish. Part, like a big chunk of the people that used to be like kind of leading Rare left. Like not long before the acquisition. So there was like some other drama going on in the company itself, but like the nail in the coffin was the acquisition for sure. And now all they do is, I mean, Sea of Thieves is fine. Like it's, you know, for what it is, but it's just not the old Rare for sure.
Place the purified quicksilver in that bowl on the table.
I will, but first, how has Dunnan been?
Even more restless than before. He's lost a son, and inside his grief chips at him every moment he refuses to face it.
Ooh, that's not good. Wait, I'm not gonna tell her? Okay, there we go. I've met Valtha.
And how was my sister?
Valtha chose Lilith over your friendship. Elias convinced her to join him.
That can't be. She would have known not to trust Elias.
It wasn't Elias that seduced her, but Lilith. She found her ideals convincing.
Yep. And now she's dead.
Valtha was my teacher. She guided me when I first began my service. This is...
Difficult to believe, I know. I've seen my allies throw their lot in with Lilith. People I thought were stronger than that. But that is why we must press on and mend the stone so no one else will fall to her lies. First off, the quicksilver. Mix some of it into the pot.
Okay. Guy who owned Columbia House money and had to fake his death? Oh, I wasn't aware of that. That sounds interesting. What happened there? Yeah, we read that before. Okay. Mix it.
Raise the flame. Turn the wheel twice.
Turn the wheel once.
Or is it
twice?
3 times? Give it another turn. What am I forgetting? The sulfur. Grind it in the mortar. Shah shil you kilnim. Shah shil you kilnim. Shah shil you kilnim.
So it's failed.
No, it's not working.
I mean, the sulfur is still there. The quicksilver is still here. I
Speak to me outside.
didn't put the stuff on the table, man. You didn't tell me. I didn't do it.
I told you. I told you. I'm not the man you want or need.
He is not up to the task.
What can we do?
I suspect he no longer trusts himself. We cannot erase all his doubt, but his most recent grief, his son, there is a way. He won't enjoy it though.
Why help him? You could simply leave us to our fate.
Everyone needs a reminder every now and then that you can defeat danger. You only have to try. Haradrim, come here.
What? Why?
I want to take you somewhere. A place of old power in this swamp. I think it will do you some good.
Okay. Where are we going? Where we? Oh, that's far. Wait, isn't that like a lot simpler if I just go down here? Why would I do this? That sounds like a bad idea. I should go here. 10 albums for a penny, then they hound you for the rest of your life to buy the others at regular price. They will chase you to the end of the earth. Yeah, that seems like a lot faster to a path to travel. So with me, I have a witch, a mage, and I'm a necro with an army. Oh, that body just killed over. I didn't even touch it. Like, I arrived and he... That's weird. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I agree 1,000%. You know what it's doing? In my opinion, it's bringing the kind of the danger back in Diablo. I feel like in Diablo 3, by making the character like a Nephilim, they kind of made it so that I was never scared anymore. I didn't feel like my character could die. I didn't feel like any NPC could die. As long as I was around, like I felt invincible. And even the world didn't feel dangerous as much. Like in this game, it feels very dangerous. Like it feels like wherever I'm venturing outside into the world, it's like, it's a bleak place. It's dark. It's dangerous. I honestly think that any one of these NPCs could die at any point. Okay, what do we do here though? You only just finished Act 2? Oh my god. Really? Oh no. I get so distracted, dude. I feel the same. I have to like put blinders on and just do the story. Like I'm forcing myself to just do the story, because if I was listening to the way I want to play, I'd still probably be in Act 1 or Act 2. Like I was on track to be level 50 before leaving Act 1. Like that was what was gonna happen. So I feel you. I don't know what we're doing here though. I like this dungeon. I like the look of it. It looks cool. How are you guys enjoying Diablo? All the people from Raw Games. How has been your experience so far? What level are you all? Because I've seen people are done with the story, some of you. C'était dans l'école immersion française. Pretty good. Is it French from France though, or is it like French? Like, is it Canadian French? Because those are two different things. Also, the people from Raw, Binary, you're Canadian, right? Like the people from Raw Games are all Canadian. I think. I'm fairly sure they all are. Let's grab this.
I need more time.
Yo, this hurts, man. Ow. Yeah, all in the same area too. That's crazy. Which I've yet to meet any of them. Because Canada is such a huge ass place. It's so freaking big. Like, cutthroat dagger, nah. That is a metric ton of thorns. It's kind of neat. That's an upgrade in terms of damage. Interesting. I could potentially use this because I don't. But I would lose critical strike damage, ultimate skill damage. Yeah, it's not worth it. All my t-shirts are from Quebec. Oh, cool. Oh, that's nice. I'm actually. Oh, you're in BC right now. I'm actually in Montreal right now. We should pay more attention in French classes. I mean, I get why people don't. Like, it's so situational, the use of it, right? Like, it's not like for us, like for me, for example, like learning English is in parts of the province, it is super situational. Like some people don't, like when I was a kid growing up, like there could be one English person visiting the town or the city that I was in, like just one every like 5 years or something. And it was like, and everybody freaked out. Because people were like, oh my god, like how do we communicate? Like it was that bad, right? So but then like as soon as you get to like Montreal and stuff, like then it becomes like a lot more bilingual. So so it becomes less situational, and then like, you know, like we're surrounded by people speaking English also, so it's a lot like if I want to travel to the States or anywhere else in Canada, or if I want to, you know, like there's so many things that I could be wanting to do that would require English rather than the opposite. Like if you were speaking English and you wanted to learn French. Yeah, you were supposed to, Willie, for a little while, but then you but then you didn't. That'd be cool if you ever do though.
I'm low on essence.
Oh, I am not paying attention to what I'm doing here. I'm gonna take that. My dad lived in Quebec for 9 years and never picked up French, but he lived there in the 1960s. But yeah, that was a different time. Yeah, that was an entirely different time. But also, if he spent most of his time not in Montreal, then sorry, if he spent most of his time in Montreal, then obviously it's very easy if you live in Montreal to never speak French. It's very, very easy. Because people here are a lot more relaxed about the language than anywhere else in the province. Like if you leave Montreal and you go like further away from it, people that speak French tend to be very against the idea of switching to English. Even if they can, they will avoid doing so because they feel like you're in Quebec now, so you should make an effort and speak French. Basically, in Montreal, everybody's super chill about it. Like you will go into like a cafe, and I will order in French, and most of the time I'll be answered back in French, like almost 100% of the time. But sometimes the person will answer me in English. So I'll switch, or I'll keep speaking French. They'll keep speaking English, but we still understand each other, and nobody cares. Like, just who cares? Like nobody like. That's what I mean. Like when I say that people are super relaxed here, it's just because there's so many people from so many different countries that speak so many different languages here that there's like we don't have time to care about like language politics and stuff. It's such a waste of time. I mean, I get why the rest of the province is freaking out, because they want to make sure that we don't lose our French, because English is so much easier to learn that it'd be very easy for everybody just to learn English and just speak English all the time and then just forget French. So they have to like find ways to kind of ensure that doesn't happen, and I understand that. But they're also very, very extremely uptight about it, which kind of sucks. New Jersey's to Habs games. I told him he's lucky he's got all life. Kind of true. That's kind of true. Oh man, yeah. Here is a different. People are very serious about hockey, though. They're not serious about language. They're serious about hockey for sure. When we head that way, it's visiting the in-laws, so things change while visiting. We should just make a trip to go there. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of like whenever I go to Quebec City, basically. It's always like for work or something specific. It's never to just visit. I used to live near Quebec City, so like I used to go there all the time, but nowadays, like I am never there.
Light. Do you feel that? The swamp's magic is more potent here.
Oh, wait, what? Okay, I don't want to talk to you. Oh wait, no, I want to talk to you. There's nothing else to explore. Wait, this place is done already? Oh, no, okay, it keeps going. Okay, never mind. I thought this was just gonna like kind of wrap up here and be done, and I was like, wow, that's a small dungeon. There's no boss. I had teachers in school that didn't speak English or did with thick accents, and the little he knew spoke with a Brooklyn accent of all things. So at age 7, I was acting as a translator. Oh, that's cool, man. That's a very good way to learn. I do that all the time. Not with my friends or anything, because they're good, but like sometimes with like family members that don't really know English or don't care to learn or whatever, like or they'll be writing something in English and they'll make like a bajillion mistakes. Taisa, what are we doing here? I mean, hopefully my English is kind of okay enough. I've been practicing it so much, like hopefully it's fine enough. And you don't hear the French accent too much whenever I'm talking. Like I'm trying real hard to not like kind of. That's the way I was taught. I was taught the English was like when I was in school. It was like it was taught to me in such like it was always like you have to hide your accent as much as possible so that it doesn't, so that you don't bother other people basically with like your thick French accent. That's the way I was taught in school. Nowadays they don't do that anymore. Nowadays nobody cares. So it's kind of like it's weird because I'll be like talking to someone and like they'll be talking to somebody else in English, and the like it's just their accent is so thick, it's insane. Like I have a hard time understanding what they're saying. Came in handy when I got into trouble too, not like I downplayed what trouble I caused or anything. Useful. Nice. Pasta, what are we doing here?
Valtha brought me to this place when I was younger. Here, you can face your demons, whether they be fear or grief.
Oh?
No. No. I've had enough of this.
And what will you do instead? Nothing in this swamp is free, Haradrim. Not even your magic. Whatever logic you think will win the day, you are mistaken. Where is your sense of adventure? Huh? Not buried in your youth, is it? Go outside and make an offering to the swamp. A ring, a necklace, something you hold dear. While you do, our friend here will collect two things: maggot ichor and yellow lotus.
Oh yeah, I get the killing job. Were you very close to Valtha?
Valtha forged me into the witch I am. I struggle with her death. I understand why she saw a future in Lilith. The mother of Sanctuary isn't so different from the witches of Hawazar. But I won't ever shirk my duty in bringing Elias to justice. That is the part of Valtha I will never understand.
Will you make an offering too?
Not today, but a time will come when I must shed the unrest that plagues me.
Okay. I mean, that's clear. Collect maggot queen ichor and collect the yellow lotus. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Like entirely the wrong way. I'm not even close to be going the right way. I already cleared the entire map though, so I don't know what I'm supposed to. Hopefully they respawned. Yes, they did. Okay. So we're getting young. I'm assuming the queen is going to spawn because we killed the babies. Oh, there she is.
I need more time.
I worked. A foul corrosive ichor that can cause skin to itch and wither over a short time. Your skin withers? Oh no. A yellow lotus. Where am I looking for that though? Learning a second language in kindergarten makes it much easier. It really does. In fact, learning another language is so important. Like, it really is unfortunate that so many people don't learn a second language. It fundamentally changes the way you see the world and the way you see other cultures. Because once you know the language of a culture, then you see them in a different light. Just from the way they construct sentences will tell you how they prioritize information and what's important for them versus other things. Just from language. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a flower, but we haven't seen it yet. I do too. I've been trying for years to learn Japanese. It's really difficult. Mostly because you can't, like, I can't immerse myself in that as much as I could with English when I was a kid. But also because like they use different alphabet, their language is like the structure of the sentences is completely different. Like it's an entirely different thing. The yellow lotus leaves are covered in a sticky clear film. Ugh. Spanish, German, Russian, some Italian and Japanese. That's cool, man. My girlfriend is learning Italian right now, so it would be her third language, basically. And I know just a little bit of Japanese, like not enough to be able to have a conversation at all, but like I recognize some words now and some stuff. I did learn Spanish when I was in high school, but I forgot almost all of it.
Make haste. The Haradrim tires of waiting. Set the swamp's gift in the pot to brew a tea.
I simply think this is a waste of your time and mine.
Do you see the braziers? Light each of them. Then we will drink the tea and wait.
Drink the tea with the acid that can actually melt my skin?
Wait for what?
For the swamp to call out to your soul and draw what festers from you, like poison from a wound.
Why do we all drink the tea though? Oh. Oh. That's awesome, Binary. Wait, why do we all drink?
Oh no! They're coming!
Father, I will. Don't worry. Father.
Yorin, my son. How is it possible? My son. Please come back to me. Come back. I shouldn't have let you go. I should have said no. I should have kept you with me at Eldheim.
Why did you let me go?
I don't know. The look on your face. You were ready. You needed to go.
I did. And I do again.
Stop. Just...
Father, I'm ready.
Damn, dude. Oh.
What? A portal. Mephisto. What does that fiend want from me now of all times?
Wait, so while Donan is having like a bad trip, I'm having a trip with Mephisto? Donan's about to have a very bad trip. Oh yeah, he's not having a good time. Vision of Travincal. Oh my god.
I warn you, the Horadrim would only hold you back. Look at them. So consumed by their emotions that they forget what really matters. Lilith is the true threat, not Elias.
Yeah, but we can't reach her, bro. You're gonna have to... Years ago, and they never understood why we were teaching each other different words all the time. Oh yeah? Why not? Dude, this is cool, man. So this is Travincal. So this is the capital of the Zakarum faith that was in the jungles in Act 3 of Diablo 2. So this is like south of the zone that Chaldeum is. So basically the zone that Chaldeum is right now in D4, south of that zone is the jungle in which we went in Diablo 2, and this is like this is the capital city. Now this is a vision of it, obviously, and this is where like Mephisto basically it was captured in the Soulstone. The Soulstone was given to the Zakarum church, and they hid the stone in like at the bottom of like the temple in the center of the city. But eventually he corrupted the members of the council of the city, and then like there was one council member that was against everything, that was named Kalim, and it was like he figured out that like the people were evil, like people were turning evil because of the influence of Mephisto, and Mephisto had the other members dismember Kalim, and they hid his body parts in all over the jungle, and that's why you do the quest to kind of get all the body parts of Kalim in Diablo 2. And so it's kind of interesting because like this entire city basically fell eventually because they kind of created a thing called the Compelling Orb, and they started using it, and the Compelling Orb would just like mind control everybody. So like the entire place just kind of fell apart, and eventually they freed Mephisto. And so yeah, so that's why like when you get there, Mephisto's already freed and he's already like wrecking everything. So of course Mephisto right now is showing us this. Also, the music that's playing right now is the music from D2 Act 3, which is freaking fantastic. It's a really, really nice touch. The coworker was not understanding why you were changing words. Why you were teaching different words. Teaching each other different words, I should say. Okay, what's up, Mephisto? What's going on?
Why you're so afraid of her?
Of course he is. He's scared.
My fate is tied to yours. If she devours me, Sanctuary is lost.
How?
But you still have a chance to stop her. What if I opened a portal for you out of this swamp? Let the Horadrim deal with Elias. He is their sin to bear. You and I can work together to stop Lilith.
Bro, I am not making a deal with you, man. What, like, first of all, you literally just straight up cannot be trusted. Even if like a deal could be made, there is no way you would ever like hold up your end of the bargain forever. Even if it's like, oh, I won't invade Sanctuary and I won't destroy Sanctuary, there would be a trick. It would be temporary. Like, I don't trust him at all, not even a second. So ain't no way. That's a surefire way to do something really bad. So yeah, I don't trust you, Mephisto. There's no way, man. I think I'd rather defeat Lilith on my own accord and then defeat you.
I know who my real allies are. My friends. Take me back to them.
The day of reckoning will come, and your true friends will be revealed. Now, take the portal back to your allies.
Your true friends will be revealed. That's interesting. I really wonder. The Oratrim aren't the only ones trying to stop Lilith.
I wouldn't put your hope in Inarius, if that's who you mean. The angel was my prisoner. I have seen his true face. He and Lilith are not as different as you might think.
Yeah, that's why they fell in love eventually. I mean, that's why he fell in love with her. What do you mean Inarius and Lilith are not so different?
The angel was already filled with hate when he became my prisoner. All I did was refine his anger. When he escaped back to your world, he brought it with him.
Zero surprised.
If Lilith prevails, you'll only have yourself to blame.
I honestly would rather take my chances. Wait, where am I? He teleporting me back here? Wait. Won't either of you guys question why I'm here now when you left me asleep, or like I was, oh, maybe they'll be like, oh, you were, we awoke from the tea and you were gone. Maybe that's what they'll say. I'm into your heels? How is he?
I don't know yet. He wandered around for hours until the tea wore off. A long journey through the swamp is more rewarding than a short one. Yours was even longer, it seems. Did you face your inner demons, as the Haradrim did?
Not quite,
Yes.
no.
Hopefully for the last time.
That was exactly that, though. But close.
Let us begin. Mix the quicksilver in the pot.
Sure.
And the fire. Turn the wheel twice. No more, no less. Now grind the sulfur. Carefully.
Just don't bite them. I will try.
Mallet. Sulfur. Careful. Now stand back.
Is it done?
Was it so easy then?
You have no idea the toll of such a thing. No idea what one must face, overcome, to perform this act of magic.
Perhaps not. But still.
Enough. It is done. Let us not tarry.
Yes. We have our task at Zakarum Keep. Let's finish this.
Okay, yeah, let's finish this. Where do we go? Zakarum Keep. Wait. Where? Oh, I can't. Wait. Oh, I can't go right now. I have to do the other part. Oh, okay. Yeah, there he is and there she is, but like, yeah, I can't talk to them. So yeah, I have to do the other part of the story. Which is kind of interesting. That means that like Lorath is going to have like another sort of apprentice with him. That's kind of interesting. Curious to see what he's going to say or do. It was us learning which words were common and which were different. That's so cool to do, man. I love doing that, especially with like French and English, because there's so many words are reused. Two yellows. Not bad. Decrypify. I don't use it. I don't intend to, so. So many snakes.
I lack the required essence.
It's all good, Willie. I understand. It's perfectly okay. I don't want to spoil you. I'd feel bad if I spoil anybody. That's part of the reason why I want to go through it first, is because that way I can return to just exploring the world, and that way I won't spoil anybody. Oh, the music again. Oh, there's a dungeon here. What is this? Sorcerer. Oh, the serpents here attack. They didn't attack on the other side.
Oh, what a loathsome place to come seeking.
For real, stop spawning. Any luck finding Timue?
Another set of eyes, at last. They've been searching for Timue with little success.
What was that? That was like a floating eye that just turned and looked at me. The infected. Atone.
Sorry.
Do you think Elias knew Taissa before she went to his palace?
I don't know, Nera.
What do you know?
Many things I wish I didn't.
Oh my god. He's like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Stop asking, I don't know. That's too funny, man. I bet you, yeah, it's right there. Timue's hovel.
Only two kinds of people come looking for old Timue. Those running away from trouble, and those running toward it. Which kind are you, I wonder?
So she's an old woman, which means that like the rabbit we saw in Taissa's house must, with the T stitched on, must have been for Taissa. I didn't think of it at the time, but that must have been it. Weather-worn tomes. A stack of old tomes with faded and fraying spines. The oldest and thickest reads, "The roots and the tree. Awazar's beginning and end." Next to a book titled Legends of the Bog is a note covered in shaky handwriting. The wedding of tree and serpent. What a ridiculous story. The tree could not come to sanctuary. From where then? The wedding of the tree and serpent. So the tree, I'm assuming they keep referring, you know, there's many references to a tree. I assume they mean the Tree of Whispers. And the serpent is probably the same serpent that Rathma keeps referencing. And if that's the case, then I'm assuming that is Trag'Oul. So those two beings, because we know Trag'Oul is not an angel or a demon, and we know he's older, like much older and much more ancient. So maybe, like the Tree of Whispers, like they're kind of two entities that are even older than all the other entities, and they're kind of outside of all of that stuff. So maybe we will get more info on Trag'Oul. Finally. Dunan's ritual failed. The soul stone was damaged, but he has repaired it.
I never doubted his mastery of the stone. It's his state of mind I'm worried about. He'll need my help for his next go at the ritual.
Timue. We're hunting a man named Elias.
Never heard of him.
We think Elias made a pact with the swamp to become immortal. Taissa said you could help it.
Taissa. Only she would be cold-hearted enough to send a child to die out here.
We've no intention of dying.
One of you will. That's the way it always ends. Go back where you came from. I won't have a child's blood on my hands.
I saw my mother possessed by Lilith. Driven so mad, it killed her. I'm not a child anymore.
So be it. If this Elias made a pact, it was with the Tree of Whispers. There are many paths to reach it, but the nearest is in Ingolvani.
The Tree of Whispers, man.
Incense is kept in the temple there. Retrieve it, and your path to the tree begins.
I knew it.
Go to Encumbered. Neyrelle and I will see if we can get some more information out of Timaway.
Oh man, she's all kinds of messed up. She's got like stuff growing on her face. Like she's she's not well. Taisa said you traded with the swamp for long life.
Yes. I was infected with the swamp's poison, and I made a pact with the tree out of fear. So now I give it knowledge, and in exchange it keeps me one step away from the grave. I wish it would just let me go. But a pact made cannot be broken.
How does Tyson know you?
She was like you once, standing here in my heart, asking to be set on the path. And you will be like her, taking the answers you need and never looking back.
What is so important about this temple?
The swamp nests in the roots of the Tree of Whispers. This is how each path begins. The temple at Ingolvani rests on one route, but it is no less or more important than any other route.
It's so weird. It doesn't come from Sanctuary. Like, where does it come from, man? The town of Ingolvani is on one route.